She said it casually, as if the words didn't land like a blade slipping between my ribs. "Stop being controlling," she snapped, brushing past me toward the hallway mirror. "It's just dinner with my ex. Just dinner." Just her ex. Just the sentence that made every quiet doubt I'd ignored for months rise like smoke in a sealed room, thick enough to choke on. I stood there, watching her check her lipstick. Subtle, but not the shade she wore for me. She tilted her head, inspecting herself the way someone does when they want to be desired by the wrong person. Or maybe the right one, just not me. She didn't see the way my fingers curled into my palm. She didn't hear the shift inside me. But she felt something. Her eyes flicked to mine in the mirror, too quickly, too defensively, and then away just as fast. "What?" she asked, pretending she didn't notice the silence stretching between us like a boundary she dared to cross. "Nothing," I said. And it was true. In that moment, I felt nothing. Not anger, not jealousy, just a cold, steady clarity, settling into me like frost. She walked out the door with a final glance over her shoulder, expecting me to protest, to argue, to fight for whatever version of us she still believed I couldn't let go of. But I didn't move, didn't blink, didn't breathe until the door clicked shut behind her. That was the moment I knew. Not that she was cheating, but that she thought she could. And that was enough. I sat in the dark after she left, the living room washed in the faint, blue glow of the streetlight bleeding through the blinds. The kind of light that makes everything look colder, harsher, more honest. My mind replayed the past few weeks, the subtle shifts, the careful lies packaged as half-truths. Late shifts that didn't match her schedule, sudden gym memberships, password changes she claimed were for security, the silence in her voice when she answered certain calls. The strange thing wasn't that I suspected her. The strange thing was how long it took me to accept it. I'd felt the distance growing like a quiet infection beneath the skin. I'd watched her turn away in bed, thinking I was asleep. I'd heard her breaths change when notifications lit up her phone. But tonight, dinner with an ex? She said it as if I was the unreasonable one, as if I didn't see the tremor in her hands when she picked up her purse, as if guilt didn't leave a shadow beneath her eyes. She had underestimated me. Or maybe she believed the lie she kept feeding herself, that I was too trusting, too stable, too quiet to notice. But quiet is not the same as blind, and trust is not the same as stupidity. I rose slowly from the couch, grabbed my keys, and stepped outside. Not to follow her, not yet, but to confirm what I already sensed lingering at the edges of everything she said. She had rehearsed tonight. I could feel it in the way she left the house, the way she didn't kiss me goodbye, the way her perfume lingered, heavier, sweeter, chosen for someone who remembered the scent from years before. Betrayal rarely announces itself. It whispers. It slips through cracks. It waits for the moment when you're too tired to question it. I wasn't tired anymore. I didn't confront her that night. Confrontation is for people still hoping for an explanation. I wasn't hoping for anything. I was collecting. Over the next week, I became a ghost in my own home, present, functioning, unnoticed. She laughed more at her phone, took longer showers, guarded her device like it carried fragments of her soul, and maybe it did. I memorized her patterns, when she slept, when she left, when she hesitated before answering a text. I watched the light in her eyes dim when I walked into a room, only to ignite moments later when someone else messaged her. One night she fell asleep early, face turned away from me. Her breathing softened, deepened, drifted. That's when I took her phone. Not to read her conversations, I didn't need to. Just to record the number labeled under a name I didn't recognize, a name she'd never spoken aloud. I copied it into my own phone. Quiet, precise. The next morning, I requested our phone records, something she never expected me to know how to do. By then, I had already contacted a private investigator. Not a dramatic movie-type PI, just a quiet man with a sharp mind and no moral hesitation about marital surveillance. I asked for simplicity, locations, dates, patterns, nothing more. I wanted truth stripped of emotion, data, not drama. Days passed. I acted the same, spoke the same, slept beside her the same. My silence didn't disturb her, it reassured her. She believed I was backing off, giving her space. She didn't realize I was giving her rope. The PI sent his findings in a neatly organized envelope. I didn't open it right away. I held it, feeling the weight of everything inside. The truth is heavier before you read it. By then, she was planning another dinner. Same lie, new outfit, different excuse. When she said it this time, she didn't even flinch. That was when I knew the evidence would confirm everything. The truth didn't scare me. Her confidence did. I opened the envelope at the kitchen table while she showered. Receipts, photos, timelines, all of it clean, precise, undeniable. There she was, leaning into him outside a restaurant, his hand on the small of her back. Her smile split into something I hadn't seen in months, a softness she reserved for someone who wasn't me. I stared at those images until my pulse slowed to something almost peaceful. When she came out of the shower, towel wrapped around her hair, she froze at the sight of the folder resting on the table. "What's that?" she asked. I didn't answer. I just turned one photo toward her, the one where she kissed him beside his car, thinking the night protected her. Her breath stuttered. I can explain." I looked at her then, really looked. Not with anger, not with pain, just clarity. "Explain," I said. She broke, crying, reaching, collapsing under the weight of her own choices. But I didn't touch her, didn't move, just watched her unravel. And in that quiet, she finally realized something. I hadn't lost control. She had. She kept talking, apologies, excuses, frantic attempts